That was quick.
That was quick. We were ready for that.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh, yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of Beats, Bob's Life. This show is basically, I bring an album, he brings an album, we present it to y'all, tell you why we love it and or hate it. But today, you only got one album, and we gonna get started. But to my left, I have the esteemed colleague, Arckatron.
What's up, people? How y'all doing out there in YouTube land?
Now, before we get started, we got some house cleaning. There's a bunch of stuff that's been going on, especially with this young man over here, and some cool stuff we're going to get into in a second. But I want to give a shout out to Mr. Mo Kelly, Tawala for Nerdorama for having me on yesterday on, that's right, Nerdorama, KFI AM 640. Big shout out to all y'all, iHeartRadio, mad love, have a brother back on. Also, a big shout out to Slice of Sci-Fi, have a brother back on. Be glad to, come through, do my thing.
This guy
but
over here.
The biggest of big moves goes to your brother over here at the YouTube space in LA.
What?
Breaking down beats.
Who?
Arckatron.
Yeah, on Friday we were at the YouTube space in LA doing a beat battle for beat grade, beat grade 10, so it's beat grade X. And it was released on the same day as the new iPhone XS.
Ah.
Look at that. What the coinky dink. So it was a great show. It was like eight contestants and only one winner. This guy from New York spliffed out. He won against Audacity in the final. I got to the semifinals. I beat a couple people. I beat one person, and I got to the semifinals, and I lost to the champion.
Oh,
so
okay.
It was all good. It was really tight, tough competition. Like where you had to play your best every time you got up on there, and it was really cool. And they're just editing it now, and it'll be on YouTube soon.
And when it comes up on YouTube, we will let y'all know.
Definitely.
And check out Beat Grade is just Beat Grade, BeatGrade, one word. Find it on YouTube.
Yeah,
subscribe. Check them out.
BeatGrade.com too. Go to the website
Oh yeah,
too.
.com.
Yeah.
But yeah, check them out. They got tons of interviews, people breaking down beats, all kinds of cool stuff, tournaments, contests, all that mess. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So, with that said. Last week we talked about a brand new album that came from Instagram.
Okay.
And I can't remember who told us about it. That was like, yo, Roc Marc got a brand new joint out right now.
Now I forgot who it was on IG or something.
Yeah, IG it came to us. And I can't remember who said. But thank you, Instagram. Thank you.
Oops. What's it?
Roc Marciano of the, I guess, should we say defunct Flip Mode Squad? Are they defunct?
Initially,
sort of defunct, or just
it's whatever Busta Rhymes is doing. We don't know.
We don't know. So, Roc Marciano of Flip Mode Squad fame and Ewing fame dropped an album last week called Behold a Dark Horse. And we got an opportunity to listen to it, check it out, and we wanted to talk about that album today and get into some other stuff, kind of regarding the artist and all that mess. You listened to it?
Yes, I did.
I did as well.
Twice.
I listened to it probably in all maybe 3 or 4 times. So before we get into our thoughts, I want to give a big shout out to everybody in chat. Thank you for checking us out. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. Share this stream if y'all want to talk about some hip hop. So, how did you like the album?
All right, so my first initial listen was yesterday in the car, just driving around. And I thought the beginning of it was a little drowsy. And then in the middle, maybe early middle, it just picked up all of a sudden, where he just started to rap like he wanted to be there. I mean, and I was okay. And then the Busta Rhymes tracks come on, the Trojan Horse. I'm all right. And then a couple more tracks, maybe 3, 4 more tracks after that, the Black Thought. Was actually the first time I was oh, there's someone else on this album. Cool.
Yeah.
I had no clue about who produced it. I just went in straight up blind, which is unusual for me. When I'm listening to an album, I'm in the liner notes.
I go in blind, and then I go after. And
but this time I went blind, and I felt overall I would give it if I gave it someone at a 1 to 10 rating, I would give it a 6.8. Okay. Yeah, I think it's solid. And I've skipped 2 Roc Marci albums, so I've heard the initial Mossberg, I've heard Reloaded, and then I kind of skipped the ones in the middle, Rosebud's Revenge and the one before that, I think. So I kind of skipped some things. So because like I just felt the style he was doing, people kept like other people were doing it now, and it kind of like he kind of had to maybe step out of that shell a little bit or like create something new because people were kind of ruining it. That's just throwing a loop on and you rap about some pimp or mafioso's talk or whatever, which is cool. It's a genre now in itself. Yeah, you have like Conway, you have West Side Gun, you have like those kind of rappers who are like filling that void now. So overall, I thought it was a solid album. So, what did you think?
All right. Well, big shout out to the chat. Yes, Roc Marciano has always been a talented lyricist.
Always.
At first, I didn't know how I felt about it because I was like, it's been so long since I listened to Roc Marciano rhyme.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh yeah, so okay.
I don't know how I.
What's the history of you and Roc Marciano? Like, what's the first?
First thing I heard him from was on one of the Busta albums with Flip Mode Squad when he was new on there.
Okay.
It might have been Genesis. I can't remember.
I think
he was on
He's on Anarchy. He's in Anarchy.
Anarchy. All right, cool. So he was on Anarchy, and then I heard him on the Pete Rock joint for the UN, I think.
Yeah, well, the UN track. They had an old album. Oh, you mean? Well, you mean Beat Instrumentals?
Yeah, Beat Instrumentals
at the end
and
of it.
then I heard the UN album.
Yes.
So that's like my like level. The UN album, I went back and listened to it. That joint is still strong.
I agree. I listen to like randomly sometimes in the morning. Like there's some. It got some heat on there, man. It got some heat. So have you listened to Mossberg? Is the question.
Nah, I've never listened to Mossberg.
Okay.
So Rosebuds or none of that. I've never listened to it.
Mossberg is like if you take Roc Marciano and you slow him down.
Okay.
Cause remember how he used to rap like on the Violator track? He was rap like very fast and like very witty play and everything. Yeah. It's like that, but just slowed, like literally slowed the pitch of that down. Okay. And that is Mossberg. And it was it had the beats were like. He did most of the beats too, so it's like, okay. So it's kind of like his first like coming out, like, I can do beats, I can rap in this kind of.
And the beats were solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really good.
All right, so in all, at first I didn't know how to take it.
Yeah.
Black Thought came on, I was like, oh snap. Then Busta was on there. I was I didn't even know they were still cool because the way, depending on who tells it, the way Flip Mode kind of ended or whatever, or wherever they are at now. Depending on who you listen to, everybody might not be as happy. So I was like, man, this guy's really killing it, but I don't know how I feel. And then I stopped listening to the album. I finished the album. And then a couple hours later, I was like, man, I really want to listen to that joint again.
Yeah.
So then I listened to it again, and I was like, man, I don't know how I feel. And I realized this album, I guess with the beats and his flow, there's a very kind of, is it hypnotic? Maybe a very hypnotic kind of quality to the melodies and the way he's rapping over it. And I was like, man, I want to listen to it again. I don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't know whether I love it or I hate it, but I know it's got something that other albums aren't doing now.
Yeah.
And I'll pretty much sit around where you are, except a little bit higher. I'm going to give this a 7.5. I listened to this album 4 times. He's rapping his butt off, and I like the style where he's like rapping in a way where he's like, I'm too cool to rap.
Yeah.
But I'm a rap anyway. Like, it's almost like he suns you on every track. He suns rappers and the listener. Like, I'm too good for you to even hear this. Like, it's a very narcissistic type of.
It's like a club he created. Like he's the owner of that club that he created. Like the new wave of like post. I would say post Ghostface.
Yeah, Ghostface kind of a mafioso kind of yeah. And it works. He kills it, man. He's great in it. And I don't know what it is. Like even now, I'd say like right around a 7.5 for me. The album is solid. It's short, but it doesn't seem short.
Yeah, for me, it seems like the right amount, the right length.
Yeah.
Even though I actually don't even know how many tracks. So I listen like the straight through, so I don't. Even know
I listen to. You can listen to it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I listen to it on YouTube, but
you listen to it on YouTube. Shame on you.
Shame on me. I know. Sorry, Roc. Roc watches the show, loves the show.
What's up, Roc?
Sorry, man.
Just like Shania Lathan and
everybody watches the show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody check it out right now. but I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely worth a listen. I don't know how he is live, but I wouldn't be mad if, you know what I'm saying, I was going to check out a Roc Marciano show.
Okay. Like if he came to LA?
Yeah, if he came to LA.
Okay.
Because he has a very, very, it's very different from the UN. Because, see, I listened to the UN, and I haven't listened to anything since.
The Mossberg to now is the same character.
Okay.
So you're not missing much in terms of like the character hasn't changed.
Yeah.
It's a style that he's been doing since Mossberg.
Okay. And it's a
great style.
Yeah,
it's
it's very like narcissistic, yet like charismatic.
Yeah.
Like he's like, and I mean, just the random small like slight disses that he'll say are really funny.
So we got Kick Snare Go in the house, and Kick Snare Go said, "Do you see, I guess yourself listening to it in 3 months, a year from now?" Do you see yourself going back to it? Does it have the replay factor? I know you replayed it 4 times, but does it have the replay? Do you think it will have the replay after, like this time we're talking about it?
I say yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I think this thing will stand up because the lyrics are there, and just there's some funny stuff in there, like talking about like spicing up, tuck you in bed, like the way it's like just the way he says it is. It's almost like, it's kind of like he's your older brother talking crap to you the whole time.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of lines that are funny in this, man. Like, even the way he talks about like taking your girl is funny. Like, there's stuff that's funny in here, and it's like kind of like you said, mafioso, but not without going too far.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going like, it's just funny. It's just like this New York funny dude that's just like saying this stuff. But yeah, I think it's got some replay value. I think if I sat it down now and picked it up in a year, I still think, he's on point, especially since no one's really doing it. I mean, there are other people that are doing it, but I don't think they're doing it at his level and with the beats that he's doing it with. And even on tracks with Busta or Black Thought, he still holds his own.
Yeah, definitely.
So man, I'm pleased with the album. I wouldn't say it's a classic, but I think it's something that it's worth your time. It's definitely worth your time.
Okay.
So, to Roc Mars as as an individual, as an MC, when you hear his name, like, where do you put him in that kind of pantheon of those kind of like, I guess, I don't know, mafioso rappers? What do you like rate? What level do you put him at? Do you put him like above Ray and Ghost, or put him with Ray and Ghost?
Nah, he's under Ray and Ghost.
Okay.
Because he's not a derivative, but like he's adopted that style. Because his first run, it wasn't that style.
Yeah, it was sort of similar, but it was different.
I'm just saying, like, even to what he was talking about, like he kind of changed it and it just created his own kind of persona.
Yeah.
And I think that was his like he's in his Gambino phase. He's in the he's in the Gambino phase. So like for example, like his full name Roc Marciano, his Gambino name is just Roc Mars.
Yeah.
Like, that's his Gambino name,
Okay.
So I think that's just a persona that he's riding, which works for him because I feel maybe he feels like more in line with that style than his earlier style of rapping fast and trying to be witty and like almost like how it's a crazy analogy, but how Cameron, remember when Cameron first came out? Yeah. He was rapping fast and then he slowed it down. It's the same idea.
Yo, Cameron, let me know.
Yeah, let me know exactly.
Oh man, homie was wearing that.
He had all the basketball team
patronizing rap.
Yeah.
Let me know. So
wait, we got Blue Magic in the house. I think it was Blue Magic that baby talked about.
Blue Magic. Did you bring up Roc Mars to us?
I think Blue Magic brought up Roc Mars. That's where it came from.
Yeah, all right. I think Blue. All right, yo, shout outs. Where I put him, I think it's similar to where when we talk about deceptively simple. When it comes to like certain beats that like maybe Dilla made or something like that, his rhymes are like deceptively I guess, braggadocious or something. Where it's like, oh, he's just bragging until you like think of like the metaphors and how you put it together. You're oh, this is clever. Yeah. This is really witty. Like because it's so much Gambino stuff that you almost forget that it's like, yo, he's got a lot of technique in this joint.
Oh yeah, because he's using his earlier style.
Yeah.
And just slowed it down. It's because he always was witty. Like he always had the lines like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Yeah, it's like,
stuff he would say, like,
it's interesting.
So he always had it. He just like now needed to find a new audience, you know.
True.
Because before he was, you know, even in the UN, he still was rapping that same like the way he was on.
Yeah, it was like
the Mossberg
was faster.
Mossberg was a pivot, just like how "Come Home with Me" Cameron was a pivot.
Oh yeah. Okay,
compared to sports, drugs, and entertainment, it was a pivot.
Yo, man.
And it was Blue Magic. Blue Magic was the one.
Okay. So. Yo, shout out to Blue Magic for bringing us the. I liked it. I liked it a lot, man. I enjoyed it. I thought that album was cool, man. I'm probably gonna rock it.
I liked what he said. He said Roc is super slick. He's slick.
Yeah, very slick. Very slick. That's the term. Cause I was trying to figure out. I was like, is it narcissistically charismatic?
He's just very slick.
Very slick. Yeah, and man,
and
like
there's always room for that, you know.
Yeah.
It's like where you have like. Yeah, it's like it's a full spectrum of rap.
Yeah,
I like it all. I just want it to be evenly distributed.
Yeah, because right now we have, you know, a lot of guys that have kind of adopted either, let's say, like, people that have kind of come out of Lupe's era or Drake's era or Kanye, kind of like falling out of that. So his style comes in and really brings something that you haven't heard in a while. And the only thing that I think this album is missing is maybe a beat switch, or maybe an album cut off of one of the songs cut like near the end. But the one I keep my gun close.
Yeah.
I love it. Enjoy it. I keep my gun close. You gotta keep your gun close. You never know. You know, you're hanging out. You never know when you might need it. So it's like that was funny. But then the other joint where he's singing, I'm like, got it.
Oh, you talking about the Ain't Nobody,
yeah.
When he's singing that song.
But the lyrics on it, I'm not mad at him. Like he said, like Blue Magic said, man, very slick. And I put him. I don't see. It's weird because Ghostface has changed his style so much since, and I haven't heard any recent. Raekwon is on the newest Wu album. I had to go back and listen.
Oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you have to remind me of that?
It's not. You act like that album is horrible. All right, maybe I need to listen to it again. I don't hate it.
I got nothing to say.
Oh boy, see what happens, man. It's almost like I brought up a couple of people that he doesn't want me to bring up.
No, I'm a Wu head.
All right, cool.
Up until a point where I'm not.
So how about the single? Did you like the single? It had Meth and Red and what is it, Master Killer on it or something like that?
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna learn y'all right now. So
right.
I am a Wu head.
All right.
I'm not a fanatic to the point where I just think everything they do is great.
I
am critical of.
All right.
With me is this one word I use all the time with artists.
All right.
Slippage. When I start to see that slippage on any project, and it started with Iron Flag.
Iron Flag had some heat on it, though.
But it had some slippery stuff on there.
Okay.
Back in the game now.
What artist doesn't
me some weight now? I'm Ron Isley on the hook now.
Yo, shout to Ron Isley.
Trackmaster's on the beat now. Problematic.
Trackmaster should never do a Wu-Tang song.
The funny thing is the beat wasn't that bad. It just wasn't a Wu beat.
Yeah.
Even though they sampled the sample that RZA sampled for Cream.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
There's some suspect stuff on that album.
Their new joint has some fire, man. I thought it had some fire.
I would never call it fire because
I wouldn't say the whole album's fire.
Have you listened to all the Wu-Tang albums? Have you listened to 8 Diagrams?
No, I haven't listened to that.
Okay, you have to listen to all the Wu albums. You can't skip any of them.
I've listened to all of them except 8 Diagrams because I listened to the W. I've listened to Iron Flag.
Have you listened to what's the album they had with Ruckus in A minor or B minor?
What, the one that was like $10 million that couldn't?
No.
All right.
I Better Tomorrow. This isn't the Better Tomorrow. You're missing
No.
2 albums. And that's the reason why. See, no.
2 albums out of like 100, man.
But
I listened to 99 albums.
But when you skip albums, you're missing. See, I saw the whole moment. You're missing a moment there.
Okay.
Because they've
All
dropped 2 clunkers. And now, granted, this may be better than those 2 albums, but it's still really bad compared to those. I mean, it's like on the level with those albums.
Okay,
in terms of like, no, it needs to happen. As true fans should be supportive but critical. Exactly, when needed. Exactly.
I am supportive and critical. I don't think the new Wu album is like classic Wu greatness, but I do think there's some good stuff on it.
The problem with this new Wu album is it's not a Wu album because
Why?
RZA didn't produce any of it.
Okay, all right. So you wouldn't consider
it's like a Wu
kind of like when you talk about Slum Village, saying that the Slum Village albums aren't Slum Village albums because Dilla wasn't doing it. Okay, all right. So
like Trinity,
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
The Detroit Deli, those are not Slum Village albums.
Man,
sorry.
Yo, that Dirty District
and Dirty, we don't even go over the top.
Oh
that ain't even nowhere
God.
near Slum Village. Is Slum Village even on the album? Is T3 on there?
I think T3's on like 2 tracks.
Yeah.
Yo, that
There's
Dirty
no
District,
by 10, right?
Yo, I'm mad that Dirty District, they got me for like $15, man. I want my $15 back, T3. All right, one of y'all got my $15. I'm just saying. But all right, so I understand where you're coming from. Where if RZA didn't do any of the production, he wasn't the executive producer, none of that, then you can't consider it a Wu project.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's saying it's Wu-esque. Just like Slum Village is Slum Village-esque. Yeah. Slum-esque.
Okay. All right. So
it's related, but it's not. It's like a cousin.
All right.
First cousin.
All right.
But
cool.
it ain't it ain't family like brother and sister.
All right. Cool. All right.
It's
all right.
cousin.
So well. All right. Then makes sense. I'll give you that. So
and the law of mathematics on the beats is.
Yo, Matt got some joints.
He does not have joints.
You don't think none of Matt's beats is hot?
He's only had
not one of his beats is hot.
3 or 4 joints.
3 or 4. That's
not on this album I'm talking about.
Oh.
Cobra Clutch.
Right.
Mighty Healthy.
Oh, come on, man. Mighty Healthy is like worth 5 beats.
Wu Banger 101 on Supreme Clientele.
Yeah. Dude, and Mighty Healthy is worth like 5 beats.
I'm searching.
That joint is like worth 5 beats.
Maybe something on Master Killer got me did.
On Instagram, on YouTube, let us know that Mighty Healthy beat, that joint is worth like 5 beats, man.
But the thing is, like, it's still under review because he's never made a beat ever like that ever again.
Man,
it's Fred.
Maybe he had a hot hand in the dice game.
Fred Joe Star-esque how he made Last Days or whatever. Listen to and never made a beat ever again. Did he really make the beat? How can you make a fire beat like that and never even
It's like being a one-hit wonder, man. You got one hot beat and then all the others joints.
It makes me question if you even made the beat. Now he is a DJ and
a lot of man who watches the show. Yo, man, what up? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
he's saying he don't think you made
on that beat.
I think you made it.
He did use like samples of different things in terms of like he is a DJ, so he was doing his DJ thing, and Ghost was in his presence, so he's like, yo, I'm gonna rap over that because that track is the drums. I believe it's something like something they used to play in Staten Island or whatever. Like there was an artist and they kind of redid it over. And like even some lines that Ghost said I think are from that artist. So it's like a redone, a reinterpretation of that idea. And that reason, that's the only reason why that may be the only reason why I think that's why he did that beat.
Yo, man.
As far as style, I would say my favorite.
All right, cool. There we go.
All right,
back in the game track was alright.
Yeah, exactly.
What up to everybody in the chat? Sorry guys, the chat is tripping on us in the stream, but we back. We here. We live.
Yeah.
A Roc, man, that would be an interesting. I'd like to see a project with them too. I mean, Doom. I feel like Doom made tons of money that we don't know about, and he don't need to rap no more. Cause Doom is just like, I'm out.
Yeah, Doom is.
Watch us find out that Doom owned like 20 apartment complexes or something, is like super millionaire or something.
Like Earl's sweatshirt is definitely influenced by Doom, so he's like a Doom baby.
Yeah.
Rock and Doom are like in the same kind of class because it kind of came around the same. Even though Doom is older,
Doom is older, but
Doom came up in like '99. Like
he kind of resurged because you had the KMB
around
stuff.
the time when he was on. Moss was on flip mode, so it's around the same time.
So they kind of both came up, and they're both very witty and funny at times.
All right, so if they were so this is my thing.
Okay.
Because if they were doing an album, I would want Alchemist to do some of the production. Because I feel Alchemist and Roc have worked together before. With the Gangrene with Oh No.
Oh snap! I forgot all about Gangrene.
Don't forget about Gangrene.
Gangrene got some joints.
It's a very interesting because even
Gangrene
was.
Do you have a copy of Gangrene?
I have it somewhere.
I'm going to pick it up because it's been forever.
Yeah.
I remember. Matter of fact, hold up. I don't think I ever heard more than the single.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right, back to.
So basically, Gangrene was initially just Oh No and Alchemist. But then they did like a kind of spin-off with Roc March too. Oh. So it was the three of them. It was like a trio now. There's I think there's one like either EP or whatever, and Roc March is featured heavily on it.
Wow.
So you gotta check that out too.
Yeah. So all right, that's y'all homework too. Y'all gotta check that out. Check out Gangrene. Of course, Oh No, and then some people.
Even if you want to go back to Oh No, check out the Disrupt.
Yeah,
that has some bangers on it.
Yeah, Disrupt definitely.
That's first joint, yeah.
The joint has some bangers, and there's he dropped 2 instrumental albums.
We already talked about it on the show. We don't need to talk about it ever again.
I think there's some good stuff on there.
Yeah, on the first one, not that second one.
Second one, it got some.
I don't like reskins of albums. Like when someone says,
I see what you're saying. But there are some things that knock on there.
Now I have to go back to it now. Now that may be That's not my homework.
It got some.
Y'all check it out and let us know.
It got some heat on there, man. All right, so let's see.
He just said it.
Oh yeah, he just agreed. So
what's going on with the chat and YouTube?
So I don't have the chat today.
Sorry, you had the chat? What?
Matter of fact, because I didn't know if I was gonna be messing with the I didn't want to mess with the whole
Well, we'll try to see. If not, then we can cut one of them off. Obviously, we're gonna cut off.
I'll check the chat real quick, guys. See what y'all saying.
Yeah, because people were saying stuff.
We got you. You know what I'm saying? We got you. We right here.
We leave them high and dry. They might leave and stuff.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to do that to y'all.
Please stay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Please.
Don't go.
Oh, please.
Please stay.
Won't you stay? But so yeah, when
I
it
thought
comes
you was looking at the chat, man. Alan
I was watching
the chat. What Alan Lewis there? You don't even know who's in there.
Alan Lewis better be in the chat. When I look in here, I better see Alan Lewis' name straight up. It better be one of the first names I see.
What they say? All right. They say a whole bunch of stuff in there.
See, Roc Marciano's already been talented.
Oh, you moved too quick. Hold on.
All right, cool. All right,
so Super's in the house.
Super's in the house. Max Evans, Justin Beckford. Big shout out to Justin Beckford. Very first super chat ever. Much love. Straight OG to the NERDSoul fam. Also, Mr. Black Culture in the house. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
You got people in the chat. I want to know who's in there and what they saying. How you gonna have a chat and they saying stuff we can't even answer them?
Look, we there now. We there.
So that's all they got?
See, this all they got.
Nah, you probably missing something from before.
But I got the patronizing rap. I got Back in the Game was alright. P-Shaw I didn't
Hold on, Arcka, Back in the Game. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was Super Set.
Yeah, Super Set.
All right, we're all connected now.
We back. We back.
Something might fail though. You might.
Yeah, some might fail, but we got internet.
Chat might fail.
We got the internet going nuts.
Yeah.
But
did you listen to Albert Einstein?
No, I gotta listen to it. Yo, I promise I will. See, I made him take his glasses off. I promise I'm gonna listen to Albert Einstein. I will. You want to know what made me laugh? On I think HNIC Part 3 or whatever. I saw there was some music video.
Yeah.
And it had P up in that joint trying to look like a boss, but then they did like a wide shot where you saw how little he was. And I couldn't take it.
He's a little boss.
Yo,
he was a little boss.
He's like a baby boss. Like the Napoleon of rap.
Alright, Blue Magic says he's about to jump over to YouTube.
Alright, word. See, Blue Magic.
He said it's okay, it's cool. He's gonna jump over to YouTube.
Thank you.
That's what we really be doing on IG to kind of jump people over to YouTube.
Yeah.
It's more like like this is like the starter pack, and this YouTube is actually the real thing. You get a better, clearer picture of what's going on behind us.
Oh yeah.
I got the Marvin Gaye over here.
Yep.
I got the Alan Parsons project. I got some new records. I got Tomita. I got Shaka right here. Shaka. Rufus. What's y'all know about that? I got Stevie over here, Secret Life of Plants. That probably can't even see that.
All I'm just saying is, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying,
I open up for you.
Little smoothness is little smooth. Hold on. This. See, don't. Y'all can't even see that. Go close that. Y'all can't see that. Man, yo, on the rail. Super said SVS out. See.
Alright, try it now.
Alright, see, we back, we good. Alright, cut the internet on that one, or the Wi-Fi on that.
He said, cut it. Cut the cable. Cut the cable. I think I was still downloading, but it's okay.
Alright, yeah, we here.
Alright, we're back. Sorry, y'all.
Alright, cool. He said, yeah, I'm in this bit.
Who that? Blue Magic? Who's that? That's Blue Magic.
Yeah.
Y'all son. Yeah. That's Blue Magic.
Alright, so
thank you for coming.
SVS is super dope. This man put me onto it because I had never heard of it. I never knew about it. So he put me onto it, and it's Dilla.
Wait, what are you talking about?
SVS, Slum Village.
The Yes. Oh, yeah. I thought you SVS. I'm like, that's something new, like CVS, SVS. Like what? Ding, ding, ding. I think that's the NBC. Moving on. Yeah, but SVA, the Yes album, fire.
Yeah,
straight
fire. Flidanes.
Fire.
Flizanes.
Because it's Dilla beats. I'm like,
too hot.
That's why that album is now. That's Fantastic Volume 3.
Word.
I'm putting it on that level.
It's
worthy of being a Slum Village album and having the Slum Village name attached to it.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Everything else is just, it's Village something else.
Oh man, it's cold. All right, so in this week hip hop news, I don't think anything crazy happened. Outside of, I don't think nothing crazy happened. Everything was pretty cool. Everybody was good to each other. Nobody did anything wrong. Trying to think, what's there? I did get Anderson, your boy,
Paak.
Anderson .Paak did tease that he's going to be doing something with Kendrick Lamar. I didn't follow up on any of it, but
I'm about to walk off, man.
Yo, what is wrong with you?
Hey, baby, how you doing? My name's Anderson. Yeah.
Anderson .Paak watches the show, you know.
It's my thing now. Oh, yeah.
What you came for?
What you came for?
I mean, I actually like.
Max Evans said this week Lil Wayne's The Carter 5 versus Kanye West Yandy.
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 Yandy. It's just, I was right the first time.
Yandy, whatever.
Like Gandhi. Yandy. Should be interesting. Who will win? Who will be number one?
Blue Magic said Anderson that dude though.
He is. I can't because he sounds like.
Super said is Arcka hating on Anderson though?
Arcka is not.
See what I'm saying? Yo, Anderson.
He's
not, that bubbling track. Once he dropped bubbling, I was like,
which one is the bubbling one? I maybe heard of
I'm trying to think how the beat goes. Is
that the knowledge
one in the song? What the bubbling?
Nah,
hold on. You know what? I'll see. Yo, I'll try to pull it up for him so he can hear it. Well, YouTube will probably get us so I can't pull it up.
Don't get me wrong. I actually like Anderson. I just like to make fun of his voice. That's it. I actually like his music. I've listened to the No Worries joint like a couple times. It's ill.
He be.
Granted, I have a slight vested interest in it because me and Knowledge, back in Philly days. So like, I gotta listen to everything he does.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
So I have to listen to his stuff.
Connections to, what I'm saying? This dude.
There's no connection.
He be talking about me. This dude be. Man, this dude.
So I like to listen.
This dude even be doing scores on animated stuff. Like he be talking about me.
Scores? I never did no scores.
You did music.
I did a score.
Well, you did
an episode.
Look, you got to start somewhere.
I signed the NDA. I can't even talk about it.
Well, you started somewhere. Alright, you gotta start and then
I ain't
you
been
go
doing
up.
nothing.
You start from the bottom, then you go there.
That was 20 years ago. I ain't do it no more.
That was 20 years ago. Oh man.
Now Anderson's good. I like his music. I just like to make fun of his voice and like to.
Oh, he got the Come Down with the High Tech beat. That track is crazy. Bubbling is one of my favorite joints. Yo.
What's Bubbling on?
Bubbling, I don't know what it's on, but I saw the music
Is it
video.
a new song?
I don't think it's that.
Is it the one with his arms doing this thing like this?
Yeah, at the end of the music video.
So I haven't seen it. It's new. It's a new song.
Oh, yeah.
It's a newer song. It's
Newer.
not on No Worries. It's post No Worries, right?
Yeah.
That I haven't heard.
But it's hotness. It's
It
hotness.
probably is.
I'm gonna play it for him after we get off the stream.
We're actually gonna play Gangrene after the stream.
Oh yeah, Gangrene
And Doom.
And Doom, yeah.
And
But-
we'll play that too. We'll play it too.
But
If we can find
Bubbling, yo, that joint, yo, Anderson .Paak, the boy got flow.
it. No, he got
flow.
skill. He's very skilled and talented. Yo,
Anderson
Arcka,
.Paak.
is this your stuff available and listen to insurance tape?
Why? Yes, it is.
You can
Where-
go to
where-
you can go to Arckatron.com. That's
That's right.
ARCKATRON.com.
That's
You
right.
can find all my stuff on there. All the stuff I've done for the last 10 years.
Also, you can find the Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther,
the Black
unofficial score.
Yeah, on this channel. That's right. Just search Black Panther unofficial score on my channel. You'll find it. It'll be me and him. He's
Yeah.
playing dope beats. I'm filming the stuff, and we listening to the music, and it's the bomb. And you can buy it on
Arckatron.com.
That's right. So guys, that's right. Go and support a young black gentleman making beats. All right, do it. Just go over there and find something to buy. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Now, see, because now, since everybody watches the show, Lil Wayne gonna buy some of your beats.
Yeah.
Then Anderson .Paak gonna buy one of your beats. He gonna be like, yo,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because they watch the show.
Yep.
You
They're
know
all
what I'm
gonna
saying?
buy it. Yep. Dwayne and Brandon. Yep. They're all gonna buy it.
Oh, man,
I like to know people's first names, so I just like to know people's first names.
Oh, see, Super Sad, I know y'all seen Anderson's Tiny Desk performance on NPR.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I've seen it. Fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That actually may be the first Tiny Desk performance I've actually seen was Anderson .Paak.
Oh.
He's playing drums and singing. It's very, very, very good. That's what he does when he
Oh.
performs. Like he can get down on the drums too.
All right, cool.
Yeah, he get down.
All right, cool.
He get down. Oh, before Blue Magic, it's the Slum Village is called the Yes album. I saw him say the name of the album.
Oh yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the Slum Village Yes album.
Yeah, and that it's
Check it out.
straight heat, man. It's
It
straight
came out
heat.
like
They
3
got
years.
Fife on there. They got
Fife.
a milk beat
Dilla's on there.
Dilla's on there. They got a milk beat on there too, right?
Yeah, that's Frank Nitt is on that from Frank and Dank. He's on.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So it's
We Are on the Go.
yeah.
We are on the go.
Another-
No. Yeah,
which-
it's We Are on the Go. I think right.
Which is gonna be on our next. We're doing producers on our next show, right?
We're doing the producers one first. Next, the first one we're doing, or the producer, not the rappers.
We're doing producers first.
Producers first.
We doing that next?
We can do it next.
All right, cool. Because you will see him on our next show. We're gonna come together and make our top 10.
Wait, him? He's in your top 10.
Well, in my sorry, we're both gonna have a top 10.
And my top 10.
In my top 10.
It may be in my top 100, maybe. Maybe top 50.
People be acting hard. Like
I'm just saying.
I'm putting the line. He can't see me right here.
I had
Yo.
I had early trepidations with Black Milk.
Yo,
and we'll discuss that.
Look. Next ep, you gonna see top 10 producers from him and from myself. But anyway, the guest album is dope. Oh snap, Little Miss Chocolate in the house. What up?
What's going on? Happening.
But back to the beginning, we both listened to Roc Mars. Both liked it. Both think it's worth y'all checking out. Check it out. Holla at us. Put it in the comments below.
Yeah.
What you think about the album? I gave it a 7.5. You were at 6.8.
6.8.
All right, so
On the
6.8 on the Richter scale.
Yes.
So you know what I'm saying. You know, it got that knock.
It's shaky.
He definitely got. You know, he still got it. He's still got the gas in the tank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's been around for a minute.
Yeah.
And
he's
because
been around
Anarchy
for
came out.
20 years.
Yeah.
He's been around for 20 years, at least 20 years, because he was actually on the Rod album first.
Oh.
He had a skit on there too. That's 99. He had a skit on there too.
Okay. All right.
So
word.
like post the thing about the bus ride, I just talked about to Haas, which I wish Haas, where you at?
Yo, man, Haas, he watches the show, but probably gonna watch.
I was telling him like yesterday that we forgot to talk about the Flip Mode album.
Yeah,
it's got some banging busters.
But that's technically not a Busta. I mean, it's a Busta album, but it's not a Busta.
He's on every track.
Yeah, he's on every song.
He's tearing it up on that album.
Yeah, it's like.
But Roc Mar's first appeared that we first heard him was the on a national scale was the Rod Digger Dirty Harriet '99 release.
Dirty Harriet.
Yeah. So that's like almost 10 years. Next year will be his 20 years.
Wow.
So and he's released I think 5 projects, solo projects. He's got the UN project, and he was supposed to have an album back in the days with Pete Rock, like they were doing some stuff together, but none of it. Some of it kind of leaked, maybe on the internet somewhere.
So they just was just like whatever.
No, not even that. But this is pre-internet. Like they were doing it pre-internet.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like older stuff, like back in the UN era.
Oh, okay,
okay. So I wish I would have like that album would have came out or something they were doing would have come out.
Yeah, because that would have been hotness. That would have been.
Because Pete Rock has cake, cake on the.
Let's get this cake. I say
None Lesser, which is one of my favorite Pete Rock beats of all time. On that same on instrumentals, that UN track.
Man.
No matter the weather, get money, whatever, never say never. You gotta get the cheddar, cool, it's fresher. It's the UN and nothing lesser. Who want to test this? No one could do it better. Like,
that joint.
But that
cake. You got let's get this cake. Let's get Super says shameless plug, I guess. Like Arcka said, check out our old hip hop sketch comedy show, Super TV on YouTube. Appearances by J. Cole, Big Sean, Styles P, David Banner, Ninth Wonder, your favorite producer,
my favorite producer of all time,
my son,
top 10,
and Freeway.
Top 5 that are alive.
Freeway, top 5 beards in the rap game.
Yeah,
probably top 5 beards. Or did he cut it? He still got the beard, right? He still got the Philly Muslim beard.
He still got, but Rick Ross is up there definitely.
Yeah, Ross got a beard on him too.
B.O. is like keep it groomed and everything. Black Thought now has the top.
Oh yeah, I forgot Black Thought now got the he got the Philly he got the official Philly beard. He got the Beat Your Kids beard.
Yeah, but he keeps it like trimmed up and everything. It's groomed very well.
Oh man, so yeah, definitely check out Super TV, SUPA TV on YouTube. Check out some skits, super fun and super.
Yeah,
but
he's got a whole bunch of
super.
It's really funny show. Very, very hilarious.
Word up. All right, cool. So with that said, guys, I dug the album. He dug the album. Definitely worth listening to. Thank you for checking us out. Next week, even though we're getting into our holiday season, well, you know what? We should do some like Gravedigger stuff since we go into Halloween. But anyway, that's later. That's behind the scenes. That's behind the scenes.
6 feet under.
That's behind the scenes.
6 feet deep.
But next week, top 10 producers from myself and from him. That means you're gonna get a whole show of nothing but people that make them beats.
There's definitely gonna be some overlap.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
gonna be some overlap. Some people that maybe I would say on us. Maybe 5 to 6 we probably have on the same list. Yeah, we might be able to like just. I know one off top easily.
We already know there's one person.
There's one person
that's probably going to be number 1 on both of ours.
No. I wasn't even thinking about the obvious one. I was thinking about more of like regional where you're from.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
He's going to be there.
And he's definitely in mine. So
yeah. He'll be there. So next week is going to be a lot of fun. Guys, be ready. Bring your A game, your favorite producers, because we're going to be talking about nothing but them beatsmiths. I don't know y'all list, but I know Timbaland is number 3. Hello.
Timbaland. He's great. We were just talking about
Timbaland. Who's he?
That's who we were just talking about.
I don't know who that guy is.
Who spilled the beans? Who said it? Who said it?
Super,
man. Come on, man. You're
messing up. You're messing things up.
You're not spoiling it though. So wait. So it sounds a little short. You got nothing else to add this week or nothing. How about you talk about the stuff that you was doing, like like the. I don't know if you want to merge or whatever, y'all. You want to end it all early? It's like 44 minutes.
Well, I think we end early, but okay. So this week, all right. Well, what should
do you want to talk about like, cause Jay is dropping like. What about the Watch the Throne 2? What do you think about that? When he
All right,
announced
yeah.
that?
Watch the Throne 2. Let's get into that.
So, do you think he means like me and Jay or me and someone else?
I thought he was gonna be doing it with Chance the Rapper.
Now that's Chance 3. That's not Chance. That's Good Ass Job.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. I
Because
don't
actually
see a
Chance
reason.
announced it on Pablo.
Okay.
He said like,
I don't-
Good Ass Job like with Chance 3. Like he said it on the album.
I don't see a reason for Watch the Throne 2. I wasn't particularly people. Oh, here it come. I wasn't particularly impressed with Watch the Throne.
It was a nice, fun exhibition for me. I think that if they actually do Watch the Throne 2, and Jay is actually surprisingly Jay's on it, I think it would be a good thing because that there's been a tear in their relationship.
Yeah.
And I think it would be like, oh, they actually are cool again, you know, like.
Yeah.
And I think that would be a good thing
point.
on both parties, like, because they both had like kind of took shots at each other, you know,
Yeah.
publicly or whatever, and I'm like, that's kind of whack.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, you know, 'cause
It'd be nice to see them get back
it
together.
would be nice if
again.
they secretly were working on an album. Like maybe Jay did make it to Wyoming, and now they just cleaned up some tracks wherever to put out you know like
Okay.
a 10 album joint and have some features on it or whatever. I think they would be great for just like hip hop in general. Like people can reconcile because you saw Meek Mill and Drake reconcile.
Yo, straight up gave Dap up on it. Yo, straight gave Dap on it.
It can happen. These things
So it
can
can
happen. Like, you know, it would have been great. Like some of the older beefs that people just like, yo, we're cool still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's great to see that, like KRS-One and MC Sham, like, you know, they're cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. Like,
And like Super said, I'll say this. I feel like it's a whole movement in hip hop going on in Cali. Lots of artists dropping joints, working together. East Coast can learn something from that. You know what? Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Speaking of West Coast, there's a lot of West Coast joints that I haven't brought up on this show that we'll be doing, because there's a whole plethora.
just give me one. Like, give me the direction you're going in.
All right. Far Side.
Ooh, okay. Which the first album?
Second album.
Oh, the most
With the Dilla joints.
Okay.
And then Dilated Peoples. Expansion Team.
Expansion Team. Okay.
Yes. Then you got. I would put. What? What are you thinking?
No, keep going. I'm just.
I would put in probably Death Warrant. I'd say talk about Death Warrant.
Yeah.
Death Warrant. Doggy Style for
Doggy Style's in mine. I have to
Doggy Style. We talk about that sooner or later.
We're gonna have to talk about.
Yeah,
Doggy
sooner or
Style.
later we're gonna get.
We're gonna have to
get
talk
to
about
those.
Doggy Style.
Probably something from Black Alicious just because of the technical.
Make you feel that way, Blacklicious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like something just for the technical aspect of Gift of Gab. Even though some of his stuff can get on my nerves, I do give him a lot of points for the technical. Just like, wow, how did you fit that into a bar?
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot of West Coast cats that I'm like, we gonna get to. That's why this show, this show is going, because we got tons of material. Hip hop keeps coming out with great albums. We'll keep reviewing.
Two of my favorite videos, hip hop videos of all time, are from two West Coast people.
All right, what's up?
What you see is what you get now. I exhibit.
Oh yeah,
and drop Far Side.
Yeah,
that Far Side.
And very
drop
similar
video,
videos.
Yes.
Because they're kind of like walking through the city.
Yeah, exactly. One's backwards, but it's actually they wrapped it back. And the beat, you know, is Dilla, so it's like, you know, I like it. But what you see is what you get now is like one of my favorite videos of all time. Like that, the concept for it's like, yo, that's crazy how it just keeps going through different things. And like, and how these like,
Exhibit killed. It seems, and I know people grind forever, but it seemed like Exhibit hit, and he hit hard, fast. Yeah. It just, because I was just chilling, and then on Rap City one day, I see this dude, and it wasn't the what you see is what you get. It's the video. Guys help me. His first single where he was on the beach. It was a girl doing like opera on the beach or something. What's the name of the song? Can't think of the single.
What song is that?
X to the Z, what you see is what you get is classic. There's a song that he has, the music video, there's a girl on the beach and she's like singing opera. Like, and the opera is part of the beat. And oh man, I cannot think of that single.
Oh, you're thinking of.
But that joint hit me, and I was like, yo.
That's from the album before, which is 4 Days and 40 Nights, right?
Yeah.
So,
Paparazzi, was that it?
Paparazzi.
All right, cool.
Paparazzi, that's
cool.
what it is, yeah.
That joint hit me, and I was like, who is this?
Paparazzi. He got.
And then after that, I did a deep dive, and I heard all his stuff on the Swing Talk show.
Exhibit got some stuff.
Yo, Exhibit, don't sleep.
Exhibit was rap.
Exhibit, look, don't let MTV fool you.
Exhibit has some stuff. I'll say that right
man.
Because he had like Eyes May Shine with Mob, like Eyes May Shine, Teach Me Grit, and all that. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden you ain't saying nothing, you better all fucking yourself. You need to stop fronting. Like that track with Mob, because he was on Loud. So like
he was on Loud, so he had all those connections.
Yeah, Mob. You know what I mean?
Man,
like,
he had a joint with Razzcast.
Yeah.
That first album,
Molly?
Yeah, and the Soul on Ice. Whoo.
Was it Socrates on that track too, or there's a dude from some other dude was on that track 3 called Molly? There's 3 of them. So there's Exhibit, Razzcast, and one other guy.
I know Exhibit's done something with Socrates before. I think
it was Socrates on that track. Yeah, that's a good track too. I actually have.
I can't remember who was on that.
I believe I have the tape single of that.
But yeah, straight up, Soul on Ice. That's another joint. So it's like there's a lot of West Coast cats that's like was killing it. That's the beautiful thing about hip hop is that this show.
Put Souls and Missions in there too, like their first album.
Yeah,
well, you know what made me appreciate it, and it was recent, like maybe 6-7 years ago, or maybe 4 or 5 years ago. In Philly, they have the Black Star Film Festival.
Oh, okay.
And they've been throwing it for like 7 or 8 years now. And they had one year they had the Far Side documentary. The Far Side, Souls of Mischief documentary, and I got to really. I knew about the song, 922 whatever, but I never heard the album before.
Oh, okay.
So that was like I heard the album it's like an EPK in a way. Like I saw the EPK before listening to the album.
And you saw it in a different light.
I saw it in a totally different light. I'm like, yo, I want to now listen to this album. And I was like, yo, these dudes is nice. And the beat, it was just different. I'm like, yo, this is really nice. And then it got me into the Hyrule world, like the hieroglyphics.
Oh, yeah, hieroglyphics.
And like, how casual and like,
casual?
And
casual guy, he got some joints.
And Dell, like the homeless, like that whole world, like, yo, this is some other world. I like these guys.
Because when you follow those guys, you get Souls of Mischief, hieroglyphics, you get Freestyle Fellowship. You get
it's a lot of spin-off with
you can kind of follow that path and get to a lot of guys that end up like Beat Junkies and then one of my favorite guys that unfortunately doesn't have an album that I really like, but Defari.
Oh, Defari.
I like Defari a lot, but he doesn't have an album.
Defari, right.
But I like Defari.
Okay.
Yo, for real. So yeah, that's what this show is about. Get together, hip hop news.
What's the chat saying?
Max Evans says, "I'm excited for Watch the Throne 2, the first produced 7 singles that hasn't been done ever since." What do you mean the first produced 7 singles? I don't know.
Like is Kanye producing the first 7 singles, or
I guess
first
maybe
7 singles? It's like.
Yeah, expand on that, Max, because I don't think I'm getting it.
Yeah,
so yeah, what do you mean
by a word missing?
Yeah, so the first 7 singles. Let me know what you meant. Watch the Throne 2. I think this is a situation of being past the moment and trying to reach back and get it.
That's only I think that if only like. If Jay is on, I think it's more of a reconcile album. Like it was needed for like just for things to kind of move forward, because you can see like. Jay and Beyonce, like, like there's this union now.
Yeah.
Before it was like Jay and Beyonce, but then the whole stuff that happened with them and Lemonade, and then you had Jay's 444, where it's like, okay, airing of what happened in the situation. That Jay does interviews and talks more about it, whatever, and breaks it down.
True.
And I feel like Kanye's the next on the list to kind of like reconcile with. You know what I mean, on the Jay front, Ye.
I mean, he doing songs talk about like. You're such a effing
tool. I think like
I'm like, yo, he's making some of the laziest music of his career, son.
I like the beat though. I'm like, like women in the club. He ain't talking about me.
He ain't talking about me.
I like the beat though. Beat's ill.
Oh man. Watch the Throne 2 will be Kim K and Beyonce surprise collab. Yo, you know
that
what?
would never ever happen in a million.
I don't think Kim has any musical talent.
Didn't she make a song, or was that Paris Hilton?
I hope not, man.
I could swore Kim Kardashian made a rap track or something.
Oh, Max Evans said 7 out of 12 songs on the album were certified promoted singles. Oh, now I see what you're saying.
No Church in the Wild, maybe?
No Church in the Wild, Otis, Brothers in Paris. That's only 3 that I can think of.
Ham.
Oh, Ham. Yeah, okay.
That had to be a single.
So that's 4.
That was the first single. That was the first,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's 4.
Maybe, I wish they did, name some tracks on it. Yo, there's some bangers on there, though. Yo.
Yeah, it has some bangers, but I just wasn't...
Like the P-Rock track?
Oh, see,
those bonus tracks at the end were way better than the album.
Yeah, Watch the Throne. It's not that I think the album is whack.
Go back on it. There's some bangers on there.
I remember when it came out, I was just like,
forget the Usher song, forget the Beyonce song. Those are garbage. But you gotta weed through it though. There's some bangers on there. Especially towards the end, like the No ID track.
Because I love Brothers in Paris. I love that joint. But for the whole, you know what soured? I know what soured the. This is what soured, and I know y'all are gonna be mad. This is what soured Watch the Throne for me. There was maybe like a VH1 or MTV, kind of behind the music of Watch the Throne.
Really?
It was. I don't know. It was some kind of documentary, and maybe y'all might have heard this. Yep. Max said haters gonna hate. Look. All right, so this is Kanye West was listening to one of the songs or whatever, and he was like, "This is what it must have felt like when Mike made Thriller," and I was like,
Why?
Hold up.
Why are you? See, this
Hold
is.
up.
Why do not people not understand?
Why can't you let me like something? You like it?
No.
I can't like it.
You know what it is? He was a troll before the internet. Kanye was the first hip hop troll before the internet. He always baits you in and makes
Blue Magic said, I think if they only did 7 to 10 tracks, it would have been solid, no more than that.
I agree.
Cool.
There's 7 to 10 tracks that are worthy to be on an album.
Because Otis, I was listening to Otis 2-3 days ago. So
Kanye
it does have some jams.
Kanye is the first hip hop troll.
When he said that, I was just like, pause. Pause. Let me pause you up real quick. Kanye ain't touching no Thriller.
Kanye is the first hip hop troll.
Yo.
And he trolled you. Look, he got you riled up. That's what he does every time.
I wasn't riled up.
You riled up now. Look,
I wasn't.
Hear your voice all higher and stuff.
I was riled up because you got mad that you won't let me like or dislike what I don't like.
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking about I'm talking about the Kanye comment. I ain't talking about the album. You can. I just don't let him get to you. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kanye, don't ever listen to Kanye outside of the music.
See, I'll give you this. Kanye at a time probably did get to me, but now he's in a space where I don't care about him at all. I'm not interested in a song, a track.
But you're gonna listen to Watch the Throne, ain't you? We're gonna talk. When Watch the Throne 2 comes out, we're doing an album review.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Don't quote me on that.
I'll listen to it begrudgingly, but
no, we're not.
I'm not. I'm in a space where I'm completely apathetic. I don't care what the dude does. I don't care if he makes an album, doesn't make an album, makes a song, doesn't make a song.
I'm gonna make him listen to all the Kanye's, all his discography.
He got 3 good albums. And
3?
Yeah, 3.
I am disagreeing with you.
The first 3, and then after that, the end. Then he came back to Watch the Throne with some joints.
No.
And then went back.
You are bugging, but it's okay. You are bugging on that one. I give him at least.
I'm being for real. So
am I. I'm being for real too. I say in terms of 5 or 6 in my book.
5 or 6?
5
wow.
or 6 classic albums. Yeah.
Classic?
Classic.
Whoo. It's tough.
Stuff that I still go back to. Is what I'm saying.
Ooh.
That's what I mean when I say classic.
Ooh.
That I can listen to any time of the day. I can go back to it. You know what? Cause you probably ain't listen to him, so you don't be woo woo with me like you owl.
Yo.
You probably ain't even listen to him.
Yo.
You probably ain't even listened to no Kanye album since graduation.
Yo. I don't listen to the full album because when I turn it on, it's trash already. I don't need I don't need to continue to eat. Like if somebody's like, yo, taste this food, I taste it and it's nasty, I'm not gonna finish the rest of the meal. I'm gonna just be like, yo, I'm done with this.
Understandable.
I had a spoonful, I ain't like it.
But have you, I think you should revisit some things. That's all I'm saying. My thing just be open to
Dark Twisted, Cladow, and then everything after that, plop, 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 and then Watch the Throne came out. I was like, ooh, okay, and then back to Cladow.
Watch the Throne was the absolute worst of that whole entire era. Of all the albums you just named.
Out of the beats that he brought on that one,
no.
I'm feeling like he brought the best.
Throw Up, no. But see, that's why we should have a Kanye episode where we talk, where we delve into, not like he's the greatest, but we just delve into it and to see why you feel a certain way and why I feel a certain way about Kanye. He's a hot button person. It's good.
Look, Max Evans said, "I'm with you on this one, Arcka." The brother on the left, though. Oh, because we, poor Max. Look, Max does.
No, I think we should have a Kanye episode.
A Kanye episode. Yeah. So what?
Not like a Busta, not like how we do with Busta Rhymes. More just like a airing.
But you know I have to listen to all the albums to
you don't have
come here intelligently.
No, listen to the ones that you said you did were doo-doo. How about that? So you don't have to listen to 5 or 6 albums. It's not that bad. Not like listening to the whole
5 or 6 doo-doo albums, son.
Yeah, not that bad. Just put them on. Put them in
full doo-doo albums. That's like an album is like an hour and some change.
Do some dusting or something. You're gonna do some vacuuming. Put in the headphones. You know what I mean?
Full doo-doo.
Every time you drive your car, just put on Kanye.
Hours of doo-doo in LA traffic.
Yeah, I think we should have if not even that, just have a kind like.
You know what? We'll do
like
Kanye.
down the road. Like maybe not even.
We'll do a Kanye joint like way later.
Maybe not even this year.
Like 2019.
But I'm saying if the people want it, we gotta give the people what they want.
Max Evans said, "I love Kanye to be fair." Yo, Kanye, I just don't care about him no more. I'm not interested in nothing he's dropping.
All right, so
I'm
next
not
week,
interested at all.
Next week we're doing top 10 producers.
Top 10 producers. It's gonna be the bomb. It's gonna be myself, this man right here, Arckatron, amazing producer. Myself, amazing producer as well, but just not on the music tip. Producing TV shows for you to watch is completely different.
He's the hardest working man on YouTube.
Yo, believe that.
That's James Brown of
real,
YouTube right now.
Yo, on the real.
He got like 20 channels. He's on 20 different people's channels too, so that's like 40 channels you gotta look at.
It's mad. Is I don't know, 21 beats made up at the same time. That's all I can say. It's a lot.
And Kanye might be in my top 10. We'll see.
Oh, Blue said one of my favorite producers in spite of his setbacks.
He's one of my. He's in what he does is inspiring. Would you say that? He may not be my favorite. Like, yo, he's the best. Like technically the best producer or whatever.
Yeah.
But he checks some boxes of like inspiration of like
okay.
where things could be.
Okay.
He may be the first to do it in certain areas, but he may not be the best.
He definitely.
A lot of artists is inspired by Kanye.
He definitely changed the sound of hip hop. I don't think he changed it as much as who's going to be very high on my list, but he changed the sound of music. I'd say one good time.
I'm just saying, if there was an encyclopedia of music, Kanye has to be in it. Sorry.
I mean, just because he made music, of course he got to be in it.
No. I'm talking about like impact.
Oh, impact.
Kanye's impact on it.
He's made an impact.
He's made a very big impact.
But I think his antics have made a bigger impact than his music. I'll say that.
The encyclopedia is about music, not about antics.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm saying if we're gonna talk about impact, I think that his music isn't as, and I think that's why the antics are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because I think he realizes that his music ain't where it used to be.
I can see that, but I don't pay attention to the antics. That's why.
See,
I don't pay attention.
I take the full person into
I don't pay attention
account.
to no artist's antics, actually, really. That's because I separate the art from the person who's making the art.
See, I don't. Because I know that the art is being born out of that person. So there is something of that person in that art, whether they're writing a book, they're drawing a comic, they're making a song, writing a I don't know, poem, something, any of that, some of that art that you create comes through that person.
But what's bad that Kanye has done in terms of the antics, really?
You know what? Look,
That's why we need.
we ain't got,
That's
we
why
ain't
we
got
have
enough time.
That's what we
ain't
have a
got enough-
Kanye conversation.
We don't have enough time.
That's really
break
like
down.
he didn't kill nobody. He didn't slap nobody in the face and say, "Hey, I'm your mama" or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm your mama. Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Super said Kanye is the Dennis Rodman of rap.
Daisy, he's a troll. He's a troll. Why are you getting trolled by him?
I wouldn't do Dennis like that, yo. I wouldn't do Dennis like that.
Dennis like that. That's exactly it. Thank you, Super. You know what? Good night, everybody. Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Nah, but thank you all for coming out.
Oh, man.
Where can they find you on YouTube?
Well, no, where can they find you? Where can they find you?
Okay, they can find me on. You can find
the one
me.
that loves Kanye.
You can find me, the Kanye lover. Pause. No, on all streaming things and all kind of services that we use, like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, Tumblr, at ARCKATRON, Arckatron.
That's right.
For you.
Check them out. And
Now, where
myself,
can they find you?
That's right, NERDSoul, NERDSoul. That's right, one word. Search it up, Google, YouTube, all that. Holla at me, subscribe to your boy. And also make sure that you either hit that thumbs up, subscribe, share this to your friends. And if you don't hit that thumbs up and you hit that thumbs down, I'm going to send Kanye to get you.
Either way,
Now,
thumbs up or thumbs down, it still is like, you know.
Yeah, it don't matter. YouTube don't really care. It's engagement.
It's all good. Because, you know, as long as you did something.
But I will send Kanye because he watches this show. So
Kanye watches, so definitely.
And when he comes
Kanye
for you,
and Kim.
he going to be wearing that black suit.
And
so
Saint.
be prepared.
And Nori. Watch the show.
So be prepared. So on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, holla at me at ThatNERDSoul. We can talk about Star Wars or Wu-Tang, everything in between.
Yeah.
I'm down with it. Even if you want to talk about Brett Kavanaugh, sure, we can do that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a weird situation, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, we can talk about that too. So, of course, until next week, when we bring the top 10 producers, this is us to you saying peace. Peace out, Little Miss Chocolate. Max Evans, Super, all y'all. Even though Alan Lewis ain't here, Justin Beckford,
Blue Magic,
all y'all. Y'all, much love to y'all. And remember, Kanye, super overrated. Peace.
Thank you and good night.